Hey folks, how's it going? RedMaster here and welcome back to the episode of Cards and Castles Hidden Combos, where today we're taking a look at a deck list that was inspired from a recent TV commentary match that I saw a few days ago. And it featured the combination of swordsman and combustion. And what's cool is, and this kind of follows along the same suit as, cleave and chain or thunderstrike and chain. Basically, the explosion off of combustion is another one of those cards that can have multiple procs via being able to hit multiple targets in one attack. Things like the swordsman cleave or the thunderstrike. Being able to entrap multiple enemies within one strike of that can proc a chain effect, or in this case what we're using, the combustion explosive effect, multiple times to provide big explosive damage to a board and basically just win outright from there. Being able to cause so much destruction that your opponent is pretty much forced to concede at that point because you've destroyed a lot of their developed boards. So that's the idea. I will admit, though, I took a bit of a different approach from the original deck. I believe they ran red-white. I'm running red-blue because of that Thunderstrike element that I kind of wanted to explore. But enough about me and my theory crafting. I think let's go ahead and actually look at today's list and show you guys what we're working with. Alright folks, and here is our list for what I'm calling the Arson Swords build. Now, obviously, like I mentioned before, the key combo here is the Combustion and the Swordsman. These two cards combined together will allow you to ensnare multiple enemies within a Swordsman cleave, to trigger the Combustion multiple times, and hopefully secure some big damage on your opponent's castle. But in line with that whole Combustion element here, we're also kind of packing in a board, or a deck, excuse me, that just has a few other ways to get some value off of Combustion. You'll notice that Combustion is only at 2 in this deck. The spell itself is pretty different from Temple of the Five Gods, which is another sort of, I guess, the comparative to Combustion here would be Temple of the Five Gods, in which that both of them provide some big extra global effect to your units, but Combustion is, of course, just a spell. It's not permanent like Temple is. Temple, you pay the 5 gold, you set up the building, and there it is. Temple is with you for the rest of the game, whereas Combustion is just a one-time use where you equip all units with a temporary explosive damage effect for 2 additional points. And so, for that reason, it is at 2 because we don't want to end up drawing a bunch of it and being just stuck with unusable cards and sort of bricking ourselves in that scenario here. So that's why that's at 2. But we also have, like I said, the nice package to support potential Combustion targets. So where you may not get the swords, the swordsman, you'll have a couple other options here. I threw in a Rat King Mystic package. Obviously, you're being able to spawn multiple rats. They all get explosive, that Combustion. That's good damage. The Wraith being able to equip that Combustion, push something back into the back line, blow up for 2, maybe get some chain on there as well with the Lightning Blade. Again, very, very strong. Things like Dragon Knight, which spawn multiple units that can proc multiple explosions. So just overall, a lot of decent things here. And the Thunderstrike, of course, Yarm and Warrior in here. I don't think I've used Warrior in a deck in many, many years. But I'm trying him out in here just because he does carry that Thunderstrike with him. And that can be pretty powerful for our, Combustion effect here. Plus, Lightning Blade Warrior is also pretty cool. Because, again, that same Thunderstrike build is pretty important to have. So, all those cards kind of just facilitate the idea that you want a big value Combustion effect to go off. And really just blow up your opponent's board. And, of course, we do have a lot of other common cards in here that you've probably seen out of the factions, things like Fear Lumberjack. Let's go through the card by card, actually, and that'll pretty much clue you in on where some things are coming in here. So, obviously, Fear Lumberjack, your draw spells, your cycle tools, Fabled Drake as our early drop body alongside Warrior, just to provide a bit of early game presence. The Mystic Journey at 3 here, because we are running quite a few initiative units. We're running Rat King, Dragon Knight, Shaman, and Yenneroth, so of course Mystic Journey can be at 3. You can cut it down to 2 if you want to experiment with numbers, but I have it at 3 for now. 3 Warrior for the Thunderstrike build to pair with the Combustion. The Globals of Blacksmith and Armory. 3 Bolt, 3 Rat King. 2 Darkbender, because Darkbender's fantastic. Dragon Knight for additional Combustion bodies. Lightning Blade, Shaman for draw. Combustion, the key big spell. Wraith as a decently sized unit to pair off with Combustion, Dragon's Fire, Swordsman, Yarm again for that Thunder Strike, and Yenneroth for Global Board Freeze. Pretty quick, though, for card by card. I think we're going to go ahead now and actually show you guys, before we get into the matches, what I want the deck to do. I was actually able to capture the clip of the TV match, so we'll show you guys the combo I'm trying to go for, and then we'll transition into the game to see if we can pull it off. So let's go ahead and take a look at that combo. Alright, so here is at least the portion of the clip that I wanted to really highlight here. This is the combo that the deck is trying to achieve. So basically, we've got the swordsman set up here. He's got a wizard as well for additional damage here. And he follows up with, well, I guess let's go ahead and get back to his turn. But here's where the value of Combustion comes in. So obviously, he's going to attach Bestial Rage beforehand. This is probably the benefit of having Druid over Viking. And I was really considering if I wanted to go this route, but I did kind of want to give the blue variation some love here. We might, though, try again the white version, at least for the Rampage, because Rampage, of course, with Swordsman is very, very strong, and add the Combustion to that, we've got a whole interesting little package there. So let's go ahead and continue, though, show you guys what we're looking at. So there's the Combustion going down, going to equip both the Wizard and the Swordsman here. We're going to go ahead, poke in, do some big damage here. This is going to be an explosive, I believe, to a lot of things, right? Yeah. Clearing out the Maddie, weakening everything else here. And this is essentially what Darkbender can do in our deck as well. We're not running Wizard because Darkbender's a bit of a stronger body, but if you want to throw in Wizard as well, certainly can do that. But here's where Swordsman's going to really pop off here. We do see, of course, the Swordsman against the Minotaur here. You saw the Explosive do some big damage. But now Swordsman comes down here. He's going to do an additional attack against the Karasume, I believe, right? And we're going to see a whole lot of things here. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, obviously, if those 2 units down here were a bit closer to the castle, that would have been game. Say, like, if Karasume was placed underneath that throne and he hit it from here, that would have been it. That would have been the game out right here. But that's essentially the explosive power that we want this deck to achieve, being able to do damage that nearly, I believe, outright kills the castle. Because I believe, what was it at before this attack sequence? 16? We went from 16 to 1. So 15 damage in a matter of a single moment, or, 2 moments if you count the wizard attack. That's pretty big, all things considered. And so hopefully our deck can replicate that same power and to be a little bit more consistent alongside the Thunderstrike package we've included. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the games now and see if we can actually pull off this juicy combo. Alright, folks, and game number 1 underway. You got a bit of a weird hand to start this one off here. You got the Journey, the Swords, the Dragon's Fire, and the Fear. Honestly, most of these aren't super useful aside from the Fear, so that's what we're going to keep. Well, there's the Rat King after I subbed out the Journey here, but no matter. We'll make do what we can. We do have a nice curve, the Fear, Faithful, Rat King, now Blacksmith throwing into the mix as well. Should be good, but we're going to try and obviously find the Combustion, because that's what we want to see. That's what the deck is built around, of course. Around, English strong, English good. Let's see. Throwing to the Emperor to start things off. That's pretty fine. Looks like we're going to be facing off against a bounce deck. Love to see it. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. It's quite interesting. Unfortunately, we're up against the enemy, which, if you don't already know, is they're users that unfortunately have not made a nickname yet, so it just turns out they are the enemy. It's a shame that they haven't put in a name yet, but it is what it is here. So now we got a bit of a choice. We have the Faithful Drake in a good spot, but there's a couple things that could happen. The Eater could get big, Maddie could get bounced. There's a couple things here that might make the engine go. So I think for the time being, I am just gonna go with a Blacksmith. We're gonna go Blacksmith. We're gonna put the Drake on face. We're not worried about keeping the Drake like with any other dragon build I've got. I feel like a lot of dragon builds I've made recently are like, protect the Drakes at all costs. No, it's alright. We can just send him right in, and we'll see what our opponent does. Obviously, Eater is fine, but it's not actually great for the bounce deck because they will keep recycling that Magic Eater. And looks like Ramrus coming out. Gonna give a little bit of a boost to Eater. Another decent bounce target, mind you. Into the Vanishing Strike for the Ramrus as well. Alright, not bad, not bad. So Ramrus will get the bounce here. He does get a little bit of a reuse, if you will. And the Magic Eater. Looks to be getting a little aggressive here. I'm actually going to take this opportunity to just shut it down before it gets big. I know there are a lot of targets in this deck that are worth burning off, but Eater is probably a decent one. It doesn't get big enough to potentially OTK me out of nowhere here, and it looks like that's what he was setting up to do, potentially. We'll kind of shut that down to even out here. We do have some decent cards in the later usage. Wraith, Swordsman now back in the hand as well. Should be good there. Rammer's coming back out. Again, stronger because of that throne bounce here. And now our opponent is being a little aggressive. All right. I see you, my guy. I see you. This is where I think Rat King really is going to come in to help us. It's a shame that we don't have the Mystic Journey potential with it. But at the same time, this still does a pretty decent job at helping us control the board a little bit here. You know, it's not that great now that I think about it. I mean, I could have put these guys closer, but I figured more rats are good. I feel like we'll lose this Drake somehow, but what's the way we want to lose it? I guess we'll put it into the captain, just so that way if there's more bounce, they're not going to get treasure or something like that. We'll put the blacksmith back here. This will avoid the Ramrus. We'll put him over here as well. We gotta be mindful here. Ramrus is throwing up towards our blacksmith, so we're gonna protect that because it is what's making these rats stronger. And because our opponent is in green, purple, there should not be a whole lot of outside removal to burn this off right away. There's Dagger Storm, but that's Dagger Storm. It's not gonna do a whole lot here. Looks like we're gonna see some interaction here. Ramrus connecting with one of the rats here. Forbidden Scroll. Returning the Maddie, it's a good choice. Getting himself another mage here. Not the greatest mage. That is a Headmaster Saurus, unfortunately, with no awakened units to target. That's good for us, though. Let's see. Saurus is doing his thing over there, being a handsome little lad. Ooh, that's a lightning blade. I kind of want to hold on to that, though. You know what we might do? Let's go ahead and do this. Put that there. Rat comes over there. We'll do this. I'm going to coin out the swordsman here because we have a great play lined up with the fear and the lightning blade to get some incredible value off of this position. Because our opponent is running a bounce deck, but of a slower deck, he wants a setup time and normally shouldn't be aggressive here. There isn't much, I think, that he has in hand that should be able to deal with this. We saw the Vanishing Strike, which could... Oh. And that's why we have the rats, baby. That's why we have the rats. Let's go. This is still going to be annoying, though, unfortunately. Actually, this should be fine. Ooh. Alright, a little less fine, but still technically fine. Yeah, how do I do this, actually? Let's see what I go for off the fear. Lumberjack. Alright, that's fine. We'll do the lightning blade here anyway, just because it has such nice value. Connects to everything, kills off the panda, which is pretty important. And then we'll just follow up here. We'll get aggressive with some other things. Rats, lumberjacks. I assume we'll go into another rat here and then pass. I think that's fine. But yeah, this should be a pretty defining end to the game, I think. I don't see what else he can really do. Aside from, like, more pandas, I guess. Another Maddie. Okay, we can do a Shadow Slit. Oh, alright. Wind Mage is a nice one. Wind Mage stall here, in a way. That is fine. There's a Master Thief, which is less fine, considering that we have a couple options to just pop that. He needs to throw something out to block here as well. Something with more than 2 HP. Could be anything, really. We draw a Dragon's Fire, though, too. That could be the end of the game. And our opponent is, though, thinking about all of his options. He wants to consider things very carefully, as this is, I think, the end of the game here. Yeah, if this isn't the end of the game, I don't know what is. We'll trade Lumberjack here. We want to get the draw after all. We'll go Shaman draw first. See if we can pull another global. That's a Dark Bender. Not the global we're looking for, but still, this is going to be fine. We'll throw this here. Let's Let's see. We'll threaten the Wind Mage a bit. I don't know how much that's going to matter completely, but we'll do that. Let's get Darkbender out as well. That's not evident as a threat here. Maybe should have put the rats closer into the castle for more face. I just assume at this point that our opponent is sort of like gassed out and there's not a whole lot he has left to do, especially if he has to interact directly with the swordsman. Wind Mage into a murder would be nice here. Nope, replacement technique. That is going to yield him another Maddie. That's fine. That yields a Sea Witch, though. Sea Witch not doing a whole lot to the board. He needs to put something into the swordsman here, and yeah, he just can't. That is going to be game over. And folks, that, of course, will be game number 1 wrapped up. Swordsman delivering the power, but unfortunately, no combustion. So we're going to try another matchup, see if we can find said combustion, and we'll be right back with game number 2. Alright, folks, and game number 2 underway as Hayden is set to ruin another recording. We're going to stop by all this. Nothing that's really super great for the early game. Oh! There it is! I don't want it this early, but there it is! There's the combustion swordsman. Alright, so hopefully we have enough survivability out of this deck to... Oh dear, I don't know if it does. Let's go ahead and just get some things going, I guess. I mean, I have no idea how well this is going to go, but we have the combo. And at this point, I don't even care if I lose this. We got to put this in the video. We got to put this in the video. We don't got to put this in the video anymore. God damn it. Let's go ahead. I guess we'll just get the blacksmith out. See how our opponent responds. See how Hayden responds. Excuse me. Probably gonna like... Oh, Berserker. That's actually not too bad. Berserker's fine. This is more of a just, I guess, beat your face type of deck, it looks like. Oh. Warrior's a hell of a pull. Warrior is a hell of a pull. Now, with combustion, this is insane, but unfortunately, we don't have the ability to do that as of right now. I am going to go ahead and take this, despite the pain I feel in losing Blacksmith. It does kind of control the board a little better, I guess. Oh, man, we're not going to get the combo off. And I'm going to leave this in the video just to show how Hayden ruined this video so far. I mean, we'll do another matchup, sure, but, like, god damn it, man. We were so close. We were absolutely so close. But then you go ahead and do that. And this doesn't even help, too. We could do the Rat King Mystic here, but, like, what the hell does it accomplish against Zerker? Because every rat that just trades in is just... bleh. I can't even kill off the Rat King. I probably should have found a way to kill off the Rat King. I guess we should space these guys out so that way they don't die to chain bullshit. We'll do that. I doubt we might be going very far in this matchup. This is Druid Viking Bum Rush here. Yeah, there's a Lightning Blade. There's a hell of a lot of damage. Oh my lord. Am I just gonna end myself on the Salahar? I'm gonna end myself on the Salahar. Yep. Okay. Well, you know what? Leaving this in here anyway, just to show that Hayden ruined the combo showcase. So, you know what? I want some flames in the comments for Hayden, because he ruined it. He ruined it. Anyway, let's go ahead and just jump into a game 3 and see if we can actually pull off the combo. Okay, we have the combo again. This is good. This is fine. We have swords and we have combustion. We have some decent early game to get us in the matchup here. So this is fine. Let's get the lumberjack out. Let's go ahead and do that. I think this will be fine. I think we'll be okay. Lumberjack, we'll put that into face, just get some damage out. That's fine. Get the Faithful Drake, get a little bit of an early curve going. We can coin Darkbender if we want to. Yarm, not something I'd really love to see in the early game, but it is what it is. We do have a lot of just late game stuff in this deck after all. Freezing Pillar. Okay. It's a hell of a card. That is a hell of a card. I think I'm just going to Darkbender pass, I think is the play. I don't think the opponent should have removed for Darkbender this early. He's got a okay, Horseman's something annoying. I'll give him that, but I don't think that's enough to do us a whole lot of damage. Freezing Pillar, fine. He'll continue to pop off. I guess. Ooh, we almost. I want to click the Darkbender. I guess we'll set up a second because there's no point throwing out anything else really at this stage. Warrior, another great target for combustion, though. I will say that. But we do want swords with combustion over that first. Blaze! Blaze kills the Darkbender. That's very epic. Oh, dear God. Okay, well, let's go ahead and, I guess, try for it. I'm going to try the warrior setup here. I feel like he has a Dragon's Fire. I just have that gut feeling. So we'll see if we, Yeah, there it is. The gut feeling, baby. It is never wrong. It's such a pain, too, when you have all that. Oh, God. Okay, regardless. Let's try again here. I'm going to... Actually, let's not do the thing that I think I was going to do. Yeah. I was going to throw another Faithful Drake all the way up, and I'm like, that could just lead us into a Lightning Blade, and I'd be very sad. So let's not do that. Instead, we're going to have to force him to use another Global Burn here. No, Arcanon. Arcanon is the card. Interesting. Well, ooh. That's a bit annoying because I do have the out for it, but do I want to waste it just to pop the Lord of Chaos? You know what? We're gonna risk it for the biscuit. We are gonna try and risk it for the biscuit. Swordsman's coming out. Let's go, baby. Come on, combustion. Come on, combustion. Please, let's get this going. I mean, another global burn kind of annoys me, but it wouldn't be the end of the world. Arcanon, unless you're gonna start doing like sack stuff, like grotesque offering Arcanon, like that's gross. I think we're in a good spot though. Oh, okay. There's the Arcanon into Swordsman. He probably has some targeted burn then for it. No? Okay, Vampire? Okay, Imp? Oh, come on. You're not gonna let me do it, are you? You're not gonna let me do it. It's so frustrating. If the Imp was closer, we could... This is where I would kill for Rampage. I would. And that I was considering it. Doing the red-white, but like, man, this is... fine, I guess. The out too. It's right there. I think I just have to commit to the combustion here. I kind of just have to. We pop the vampire. We do damage. It's not the combo. I know it's not the combo, but this is still pretty damn nice, I would have to say. This is still pretty good. Because we do put swordsman on face. That is the idea of a swordsman deck, so... it stings. It stings not having to pull off the big multi-explosion. But maybe if we can pull another combustion. We have more in deck after all. There's a Spear Strike for the Dwarven Miner. That's going to be able to take out, I guess, Swordsman? Incinerate for Darkbender. Oh, no, going for... Yeah, well, that's just going to set you up for a bigger... What? Okay. Sure. Sure. Fine with that. And even better, we can do this. Dragon Knight connecting to here. I'm going to go for... Normally, you would go for the Yarm here. I get it. Yes. But again, we want to pull off Swordsman Explosion. So if we can find it, that'd be great. Oh, Yenneroth. Okay, so it looks like we're not going to. I mean, this is where someone would famously tell us that Fortify is poggers, but we don't have Fortify in this build, so I can't really do much except Wraith forward charge. Give ourselves a little extra HP here to see if we can, you know, survive over a Yenneroth hit. And hopefully find the combo. Give me the last combustion. I forgot. I think it should be. I think I have two. Because it's just a heavy spell, man. It really is. Come on. Just give me the combustion. One time for the multi-explosions. No, that's a demonic rage. You suck. Oh, you suck. Alright. Well, we're not going to get off the combustion, I swear. Okay, look, we didn't draw the combustion anyway. That's still going to be a game over, though. The Yarm in hand would have pushed back. So, we still get the win, which is fine. We don't pull off the combo, though. It's frustrating. I get it. Alright. But, I mean, overall, we had some incredible games here. Except for the second game. Fuck you, Hayden. Overall, I think that's going to be fine, though. So, let's go ahead and close out this video. Alright, folks, and with that being said, I think that is going to, of course, close out today's video. Be sure to let me know what you thought of today's matches. I thought they were pretty good, all things considered, aside from that game 2, but let's be honest, Hayden's a dirty bum rusher nowadays anyway. It's all he can do. Be sure to let me know if you liked the video by leaving a like on it. Be sure to share with your friends, and while commenting down below. I think, did I mention comment? Be sure to comment. Be sure to comment. Why aren't you commenting yet? And be sure to subscribe as well. Be sure to support the channel in the best way that you can by clicking that subscribe button at no additional cost to you. But folks, that's going to do it for me for now. So until next time, stay gaming.